Hi, I'm Ben for Family Today, and in this video, we are talking about effective ways to reward your children so it doesn't feel like you're bribing your kids into good behavior all the time, which technically we're always wanting to bribe them, but throughout the 1930s and into the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner studied operant conditioning, or how we use discipline to gain a desired behavior. Throughout decades of research, Skinner identified effective ways to instill discipline in children. One of those ways is through positive reinforcement. I know, who would have thought that could be a positive thing? Using positive reinforcement makes our homes happier and our children more successful. Positive reinforcement is when you add something desirable following good behavior. Kids respond very well to positive reinforcement, largely because they want our approval. When we set up systems of positive reinforcement, it gives our kids ownership in the discipline and also in the learning process. This sense of involvement develops the right type of self-esteem, as opposed to shallow self-esteem that comes from empty praise. Rewarding your child can be a great way to create positive reinforcement in your home. But how can you do this properly so that your kids don't learn to expect a treat every time they want to do something you want? Well, here are 8 tips for effectively rewarding your children. Number 1, use external rewards when intrinsic motivation isn't enough. You can do this by using a token system. A token system is any physical representation of good deeds, such as stickers or gold stars, that kids earn to exchange for rewards. The rewards can range from simple things like picking a meal to special days out for a new toy, picking what works for your family and your children's ages. My kids, I reward them with a little special daddy-daughter date. That's worked for us. Number 2, let your child guide the process. Rewards should not be used to manipulate your child. Instead, let your child choose the rewards and goals that she would like to work on. She will be more likely to succeed if the desire comes from her. Let her also choose the reward. Rewards that she selects herself are the most powerful. Also, I know what you're thinking, but don't nag. If you find that you have to beg or threaten her to keep up with her goal chart or token system, then it's not working. Number 3, tie rewards to short-term, specific, and measurable goals. Rewards are not intended to be a long-term fix, but rather a transition to the behavior you want to see from the child. Choose a goal that allows you to measure your child's progress. Reward your child not only for the final goal, but also for his progress and efforts all along the way. Number 4, focus on the behavior and not the individual. Be careful that you do not label your child. Encourage his hard work and efforts by praising or rewarding his actions. For example, instead of saying, "You're a hard worker," you can say, "I can see how hard you worked to do that." Avoid making your child feel like he's good when he complies and bad when he fails. Number 5, help your kids understand intrinsic and extrinsic rewards. Extrinsic or internal rewards will not create intrinsic or internal motivation, but they can enhance intrinsic motivation with your help. As your child works on her goal, point out the intrinsic rewards. For example, if your daughter is working on cleaning her room every day, you might want to point out how good it feels to do a job well done, how nice it is to be able to easily find her toys, or how fun it is to be able to play without worrying about an unfinished task, right? Those are the things that matter. Number 6, teach supporting skills. There is a reason your child has not been successful at mastering a behavior in the past. Offering a reward without supplying the skills to achieve the goal will only set them up for failure. Teach your child the tools he needs to succeed. For example, if your son is trying to control his temper, you might want to teach him how to take 10 deep breaths when he feels angry. Or if your daughter is struggling to get her homework finished each day, you might want to give her a timer. Have her set it for 10 minutes and have her work until the timer goes off. Then she can use the timer to take a 10-minute break and then return to her homework for 10 more minutes. But the important part is they can take a break. Number 7, surprise your child with an unexpected reward. Everyone loves something unexpected. The most effective rewards are those that are not expected. Pay attention to your child and catch him behaving the way you want to reinforce. Offer him specific praise for rewards for his behavior. For example, if your daughter has cleaned her room really well all week, you might want to tell her she could have a friend over and you'll order pizza. Make it a pizza party. They love it when you make it fun. Number 8, use rewards sparingly. When you use rewards too often, you can destroy your child's natural motivation. With too many rewards, children begin to feel entitled and stop listening to their inner voice. Rewards, when used properly, can create effective positive reinforcement for both the children and also the parents. When done right, rewards can help your kids learn powerful intrinsic motivations so that you don't have to rely on the extrinsic rewards for all the desired behavior. Also, if you do find yourself using punishment more than you would like to, think about ways to even out the behavior with tips that we just described. It won't take long before you see positive change and great progress. So, what kind of rewards work well with your kids? Please share your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to Family Today.